going on, everybody? Just figured I'd take a moment to show you a little product that just came out. Camera butter replacement lens for the GoPro Hero 8. As you know, the GoPro Hero 8 does not have a detachable lens. Within 3 weeks of buying mine, I cracked it trying to do a power loop. 6 months into the hobby. At that time I was 3 months in, didn't know what I was doing. I was trying anyways. Ended up cracking my lens. So I was very excited when I saw Camera Butter release this little replacement lens. So I just got it in. Figured I'd cut a little video installing it for the other noobs out there like me who are a little unsure, a little concerned about tampering with their GoPro. I figured I'd videotape what I did. You can learn from my mistakes and see that it's not too complicated, but it definitely is a heck of a lot cheaper and a lot quicker than sending it into GoPro for repairs. Through this little repair here, I still am getting to save my insurance plan for major damage, which I'm sure I will do. So comes with this little tool, comes with a little lens, you can see. The tool's pretty cool. It's got a padded rubber handle, and I can see this little tool here being used for 3D printing jobs, other little aspects of the hobby. So it's actually kind of cool to get that. As you can see here, pointing out some of the cracks I have. Didn't make it too bad, but it did show up as blur in my videos. And then you can see here I made a little box to protect the rest of the GoPro from the heat gun I'm fixing to use. It is recommended by Camera Butter, so I just found a little box, cut it down, cut a little hole, gave a nice level of protection. You can use anything, probably even use a cloth if you wanted to. One tip I'll give you on using the heat gun: don't be shy with it. I was a little bit concerned that I might overheat it. In the end, I just didn't apply enough heat. I won't do that again. They say to fill it, the glass, and make sure that when it gets hot, I'd say make sure it gets really hot. But even if you like me and you err on the side of caution and you end up trying beforehand, it's no big deal. We'll just have a little extra cleanup. Here I'm just trying to feel it out and see if I got it hot enough. I'm trying to be careful with the plastic bezel. I didn't want to crack that, but I wasn't quite sure how much heat to apply either. So I decided to provide some more heat. Wasn't quite ready to come off just yet. Hope you're enjoying this house track. It's a pretty sweet little track, easy to groove to. Lend me some house. He doesn't love a saxophone. Back in the day, if I would have had this tune, This would definitely been a tune that I would have traveled the dance floor just grooving to. You can see there with a little extra heat, it came off pretty easy. Most of the sticky solution that holds the lens on remained, unfortunately, so that's why I would say don't be shy with the heat. I'm trying to heat it up some more, see if I can't peel it off a lot better. In the end, it didn't come off very well, so I just had to spend extra time using various tools to get it up. In the end, I found this tool to be the best solution to just kind of scrape it off. You don't want to dig too hard, you just want to take your time. It's not complicated, anybody can do it. Just keep working with it. You'll eventually get it all up. I try another type of tweezers here in a minute, but I keep coming back to that Coke tool, however you pronounce it. I think that's going to be handy in some of my 3D prints, removing supports and such from TPU. It's got a small little serrated edge on one side of it as well. The price for the camera butter replacement lens is like $15. I think so, between $3 and $5 for shipping. So for $20 compared to shipping it back to GoPro and using one of your twice a year repairs, it's a heck of a deal. Now if I crush my GoPro in a dive or something, I can send it in, and I didn't waste it on the lens repair. I will be picking me up an additional one, a spare if you will, just to keep on hand. Because you're definitely going to crack another screen. Tomorrow morning I'm going to take it out for a maid flight and see how the images that I have a new screen, no sun glares off of the cracks. At this point, I'm just down to little boogers that I've scraped around, trying to get them all out of the way so it has a flush surface to mount the screen to. Take your time, just work at it. I think the total process took me 20 minutes. The only parts I edited out was, oh, I forgot to make a box. Oh, let me try this other pair of tweezers I have. Other than that, you saw the whole process right here. So if you're new, if you're a little timid about messing with your GoPro, don't. As you can see here, it's a pretty simple process. I'd highly recommend it. Wish I knew what that kid was saying. At this point, I'm going to try and put the new lens on. So I figured I'd use a microfiber cloth to just make sure that there was no lint or anything on the lens. Perfect fit. And then I figured I would try and heat it up and maybe it'd help that sticky gasket seal better, get really seated in there, get it heated up, apply some pressure. Maybe in a crash it won't pop off. I believe it's a Gorilla Glass. That's the replacement lens. I believe it's even stronger than the original GoPro lens, but don't quote me on that. I could be completely wrong. Either way, it doesn't matter. For 20 bucks, I get a new lens. I'm not complaining. Now she's ready for maiden flight in the morning. Trying to dive me some buildings downtown before city streets get busy. Super excited to see how good the video quality is. But if you got any questions or anything, feel free to hit me up. Ask me a question in the comments. I'll be happy to answer them. But as you can see, it's a pretty simple little task, pretty fun to do if you like to tinker with stuff. But again, feel free to ask. I love helping. Look pretty good.